Alright, let's check out some pepper plants. This is my Bahamian goat. This was planted in early September, late August, early September, and this is where they are now. So one branch has 4 fully formed pods, a few more buds and flowers sprouting, and then you've got, hello there, so right there, closer look, there you go. That's again another branch with a few pods. This is another branch right here, a few more developing right there. So Bahamian goat, they're not as spicy as the Carolina Reapers. In fact, they're right about the scale of Scotch bonnets, habaneros, so not too spicy. This was sown, like I said, late or early August, and this is where it is now, right about 3 feet tall. I've fertilized this with both organic and synthetic fertilizers, so you'll see some remnants of potash there at 0060, and that's to boost floral and fruit development. I also sprayed this during the various stages of growth with calcium nitrate to protect against calcium deficiency. Now, peppers are known to be calcium deficient plants. They're very prone to lack of calcium, and so they need that boost. And not all organic fertilizers can give you that unless you grind some eggshells yourself and spend years composting those eggshells. So contrary to popular belief, eggshells, when applied directly on the soil, will not give off the much needed calcium your plant needs. You need to spend years in the compost to break down the shells and release calcium into the soil. And the quick solution there is a foliar spray of calcium nitrate. I'm going to show you how calcium deficient plants will look like. I think I may have a Carolina Reaper that's calcium deficient, and I'm treating that now with 51% calcium. So right here is one of my Carolina Reapers. This was sown in September, and as you can see, there are buds over there. There you go. So hopefully these buds will stay on and become pods, and I'm spraying this with Epsom salt, so magnesium sulfate. And what Epsom salts do to the plants is they help strengthen the leaves and the pods and the flowers and retain them in the plant. So during the early stages of fruit development, it's very common for the plant to let go of the flowers, especially when it's not yet ready to bear fruit. It's a natural occurrence. I don't see any on my soil, so which is a good sign, so which means the flowers are sticking, and it's totally normal. Just be careful that you don't have a rain shower of flowers from your plants, then that could be an indication of something serious. But 1 or 2 flowers falling on the ground should be alright. Don't panic. So that's the Carolina Reaper. I'm looking forward to seeing the fruit of this. So that's the Reaper, and that's the Bahamian goat over there. right next to each other. They might cross-pollinate, but I'm not too worried about that. And here I've got my ghost pepper. I just harvested a few pods from this ghost pepper, so I'm keeping it inside the net again to just protect it from various birds. This is another ghost. This is recently sown, I think sometime in October. Look at the size of those leaves. Massive. Okay, I'm gonna show you my hydroponics. So I also experimented with growing my peppers in hydroponic solutions, and I hope they come off. So this is a ghost pepper peach, and look at the size of that leaf, right? And it has a few inflorescence. I don't know if you can see it, but right there. So hopefully this experiment will prove to be successful, and I've got some newly transplanted Carolina Reapers and TMS Scorpions. Excuse the motorbikes. And this is a black Kathambi. Also, there's already a few inflorescence. When properly exposed to the sun, the leaves of this plant will turn into a very, very deep black color, which is beautiful. So I need to expose this more to the sun. It's in a shaded canopy, so it doesn't get a lot of sun exposure, and that's part of my experiment because I want to see if they can be kept partly in the shade in hydroponic solutions. And if this becomes a successful experiment, then I might grow a lot more of these plants in hydroponic buckets. So there's my hydro solution. Look at the size of that. It's growing very well. And let me show you this. So this is what I'm talking about. This is the plant that's showing some signs of calcium deficiency. This is called the leaf curl, the pepper leaf curl. And when you see pepper leaves curl down like that, that's an indication that they lack calcium. So this is also a ghost pepper jammy, peach jammy, similar to this. As you can see, you've got the same growing medium, no signs of pest infestation, but this one's a bit sick. So I've also just sprayed this with calcium just to help it up a bit. So there it is. Those are my plants. I also have seedlings and about 1,000 seeds that I'm sprouting right now for final planting in the field. I gotta show you my ornamentals. So this is called the black Cuban, and as you can see, it's a beautiful shade of black, well, purple. But I heard, I don't know if I can get this to focus, but there you go. I heard that this should turn into a very, very, very deep blackish color before it turns red. So it should be beautiful. And right here we have the Bolivian rainbow, and this pepper produces different colored pods throughout its stage, so it looks like a beautiful colorful ornamental. Plus I've got, so this is a mutant pepper. It doesn't have a calcium deficiency. That's just how the leaves are, because it has mutated. It's fairly young, so I'm keeping that paper thing on the soil just to keep it from drying out. So these are all my ornamental varieties. These are my hot pepper varieties. And over there in that plot are some more hot pepper varieties. So there you go. Hopefully I will have a good harvest sometime soon. And I'll show you in the next video some of the peppers that I'm growing. I'm growing about 1,000 pepper seeds for final transplant into the fields. When that happens, I'm gonna take a video and share it with all of you guys. Alright, Chingado Master signing out.